Honmana Edum, a Honmana so you have to swiftly take an action. I was a moko na make sure say who are those in charge of him for and a more so, especially the regional ministers. The regional ministers, information reaching me any say ukopiem or Bono region, Sunyani in Patama. Every single day, henceforth, omudum light. Henceforth, every single day, omudum light. And you know what is the cause of it? Mr. Munkwana regional minister, no, money nko kasa. MC no hono money nko kasa. Both east and west, oko east, I think say musi Said Ibrahim Anase, whoever. And oko west, so baby ne hono. Go and talk to these people, these personalities, before things will get worse. Because munim say sit in Nyamodia, NPP recklessness, and a mass it the bedimonsa. And you people should go there and make sure that the right thing is done. And this you got yourself to be blamed. You mo be akwaba na inform Brian platform we eso. Hopeson you will be Adorye, a director of field operations at the United Party Wakasa. Sansona Ivan Kyei Innocent, a political analyst stroke activist on also Wakasa. Nansem Ben Enampinfomi edituga. I was saying a king of Rata ni extradition and ni deportation from United States of America. And an senior minority in Parliament NPP for a press conference. Omu demanded the resignation from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Yura Okujeto Ablakwa, North-Tom member of Parliament, say on Fana Kongana and to it's say US for a freezy visa issues be. And on also, Emo Muhuni say Urano a very incompetent. In the morning, on me a video be an cite example. The reason why the hate behind these things. By Yendi Kanti Ivan, na Yakoba Odie Hopeson ye pen Yinti Hopeson ye Adorye Yakoba ni Yakuti Ivan so nsemo de tinga.
Usna kwaba.
Yenua.
We are bokode.
Nyankopɔ de adom yɛn.
Edobwa de ase. You deal with the case no one after the other.
That's right.
But I'm here to share the show.
Oh, arise Ghana.
Bring Ken back. I don't know what how they say. Is that what how they say?
Yeah, how they say as so bana oba country to Ghanaians. Every say yesusu say nyama bebre ankoye. I say sikadie bi, sikawie bi bukata bi akoso. Mpenimfo raise issues no. So oba. Enye no nko a eye nkrofo ekeka ho. But ono ana chese ogina mu on na di mu tintiman.
Oh, okay.
Nti oba ne nsem na obeka no. Ya na bekire. Memre bia na meka me say oba question number 1 ya bisa no wa answer ya bisa number 2 wa answer ni nyina. Afi ebe wie grade na we grade evidence bia kra ni ho a ya de court. Na chese wa fa ho adi ana meboa. So one time answer ni here that's omunya evidence say ya eno ana obeko court. Nti adenti na wudwane. Which means he say no wo bibi ehye ni tim answer.
Yeah.
Hwe January 2nd. Ana control letter edikokoma Fremont Pare. The then chief of staff.
January 2nd.
January 2nd 2025. January 2nd 2025.
Okay.
Na Omonya hand over.
Which was the name ni na yenkan bi.
Oh, anema mean say
ni na yenkan bi. Yes.
Hey, and you will number no gram ni o.
Oh, meet me the amount 0242
0242
232706. The number there will end that.
I'm for be free.
Oh, we end that. Oh my God.
Me do want to move from my friend. Wow, go say yes, nyame odo. So, enti what your letter no? Or the me pese me send ma na fi.
Na you dey me can be sure.
Send ya be ya obi nko kasi o.
Yeah, what start through?
Hopeson no.
Mr. We Hopeson that me number me dey the number. We
ga jiro. We say asema be to do wa. Eh. Obi ti be frɛ bia was you on diminda. Sadi bano. Wanya butra wa hia ogodi na tem.
O di mean that?
Maybe say dey na yo. Ja wa ya me say okay.
So
o dey me na mada anu wanya no minti ade chen be kasa. So, what do you know wa frel? Aha, say aba.
Yes, regardless what
kind letter na.
Okay.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, munya butra wa na ye program wi ani akasa. Mo dey ye program betimi afre. Why Mr. Wa. I check by 11 near upon a to read him come. Munya me friend for now. Why, Mr. Moa? So, we're the office of the Senior Presidential Advisor.
Yes.
And Special Envoy for International Finance and Private Sector Investments.
Obi aye no say Finance Minister kokotena you know. What who posted the man?
Okay, Finance Minister at large.
Senior Presidential Advisor. And special envoy. Yeah. Yeah, you special envoy now. Baby, how to be right?
Baby, how to be right? Yeah, sure.
Yes, how to be right?
Sure.
Which foreign minister?
And message they say request for approval to travel for medical checkup.
That's right.
It's Ghana for in NPP. So this is the content of the letter. Now. Greetings. Trust this letter finds you well and in high spirits. This is to formally request your approval for to travel to Rochester, US of A for medical checkup from 4th January to 28th January 2025. I will be visiting the Mayo Clinic, one of the most expensive clinics in the world, for a prostate review and possible procedure as advised by the doctor in from my last medical review in August 2024. Whilst away, I may be contracted on any urgent matter of government via the following. So details in there. You know, yet me, you're hiding those details for now. Yes, so or the man, the chief of staff.
That's right.
Yes.
I don't mind the kinds of uncle.
Last one, last one of your letter, no sure, Nyamishra.
That's right.
God bless.
Yeah, God bless. So do so there. Oh yeah, just say obe Kenya me same here. Obe kotu is here. What is your first one no? In high spirit.
In high spirit.
And I see whatever to God bless. Can Ufuriata detract Ghana for? What that the authorities of this country?
I see.
What the letter no was say. Point number 2 was he will took coin from 4th January to 28th January 2025.
Yes, sure.
It means we'll call for about 3 weeks. And I say 24 days.
Yes.
He will be back to Ghana.
Yes, sure.
Was say the previous year, no, we'll call a can say Mayo Clinic, no, or more a catcher and say, Sapi Road way, no, or bra for a checkup.
Yes.
And it and walk. He was specific. I know what they call it. Now, Okoye near say, no man, the lawyers are troll letter, but say, Koda or Kono, a year indefinite.
Onim da obeba. And the dress, yes, Atemuda and so ya, Enyadi obeba. So, and what how can a public officer deceive the whole nation this way? How can a public officer deceive the authorities, your immediate bosses, ultimately deceive them? Now deceive Ghana for you now. Because what is here, Jimmy? Who about 28? Yeah.
And then 21st, right?
Yes, 21st.
I got 7 days, Pepe. Then 1 full year.
No, but say, Oko hospital now. Near Omben say Obeji advice from the doctors. Say Okoye no first one not just say so Osasuko being for a review. No, say I will be visiting Mayo Clinic for a prostate review and a possible procedure as advised by the doctor in from my last medical review.
And you feel no Okoji Oko yeah, can I say August 2024.
Yes.
If you want to Okoye no, ano man advice say
some review
4th to 28th no, omra for a review.
Yeah, sure.
Eti no wasem na no woka.
Oh, okay.
And today, advice I've been walk. So on the now they know Mama Nantra House from 2024 August. Because he was in power. Into Obaba enjoying Yama. So on the
yeah.
From that August to second now, what's your letter? No, Udum Yama Winya Ukrum Hazi. I didn't know one to America on. But essence of more power, it decided so Baba.
Okay.
Baba tried the new muscle. This is the man I say, what messy up the economy, free honum. Near Satan post Kakaka we near the amano. It is that time no say I buy ever pack of pace kebia or no and the year ye can say in charge.
Yeah, sure.
One year two president for so Sikabi or Hayam Kony and Konkofa as a finance minister problem. Adding.
We are not in the firm, no Sakwaji.
Not the Papaji.
No, what the percentage?
What can that Ghana phobia? Say ultimu se nyankopo bo mo no butu o mo adwene se seyon untiase wo NPP ni now defend this ageware this say you don't think about your children.
Okay.
You don't think about your children. What one yes ke come my Ukraine in US what you want mo ye na mo tete ke wo yare a clinic mbo bia wo nyasika nko clinic wo mpotamu no e bi gra wo nyasika nko ni atransia mankofo dupu yen edi o ma ya brosei ni eti honum enti me de baby who say arise Ghana for no yes you know in fact enura na me dwan wo mo.
Oh, okay.
Enura na me catch say I want to be part of the group.
I see.
Na omo shase ne de omo leaders no ho omo yi I was not part until Adeba be kin afa me hu the preparation ni e kai ka ho me check date or more fire any time because time almost starting no now about 3 a.m. US and now when him say US embassy wants so there sa enclave ni nyina no
yeah
da wo satellite no so enti wo mo ti America so wo mo hwe wo mo matter no monitor everything that goes on there enti wo mo sorry a mo be so mo be court no better say sa nyoma we nyina aduru ho na eno eboaye ema enu akoto honum no the state attorney na okoye no e ka kire judge ne say this person na ye ka ho asem no omo asene ye for extradition enti no ya anka judge ne hwe na anka ye deport no ana judge ne ka say omo kasa no extradition no enda nanim eti wonim hawa etie no watimi aye bibia fa ho so
interesting
ana omo agene ade no to 27th April or so eti me ye sure pa say judge no will get it and go through eti omo apia biem no e bia na sem papa bia yeden every mu aba say
from now to 21st April
about 97 days
yes obekoso awo and
oba detention honum
obekoso ahye washing quarter na
na yedu ko se o mata de be na obehye the white ni nyina academy obehye black this zone yet no be say MDB of a certain bank e ka kire me o si hope say uhu bi amre bia wo hye white asoro what discourage me graph from
the we I say ye ntade white na just ye copy baby the go
wasi uhu bia emre bia wo hye white asoro sa nipa
no kuta bible hye na moto
no kita bible hye na moto woni ne kasa no okotu madamfu bi wo kasa obekotu bible sa one day bi mo na kobi fiagwe ne paper na December
kobi fiagwe is it the daily
oh me ref paper dey ano ye publication say madamfu na akwaji mo akola bi na me say what and many kobi fiagwe na nya agrokra akwa we Kristo ni we say ye bizana me kunto kwa hunu
that's the prayer get the lens na
me kunto kwa hunu
no prayer
akwala na nyemu ne de odo de ma hu fact ne de but when I'm the madam for the cover, ready. See, Hey, say you can be young, you're trying to any idea. And Sapepe and Andenity. And then Pekete no air to us.
No, but some why you're not say Monya.
Debbie, young can cry. 14 days. Apart from Saturday, Sundays in the woman. Every day, Monday to Friday, be an ebekoso. From Anopa 8 o'clock to a year. And you made me free here.
More for 14 days.
For 14 days.
And now the panels are more or crack with them like you know, or detaining for about 90
more than
90 days.
As I say, you pull all a year together. What would you tell? Okay. Or more share or more immigration issue. No, as I say, a binary request for extradition is also no. Yet to me, a trigger yima or mutimi a yahojuma. So on the channel. Anna, unsam rofono so do who says, hey. Yeah. And they say, and yeah, can't say, I buy new per se, the mom citizens know ya idea. I don't know, bet me, I draw my attention, I'm on my because I quite remember, say, Tama, former, let me say, former, President Mahama, the first term, now I buy no Kakojilum Bio, Germany, Deutsche Bank, and then it was about 72 million euros or so, through tour, normally tour, the Kakoye. Eti I don't know enhye da ehia sa president for no mo kwakoye ya na enhye da ehia parliamentary approval adeja yenya ho hint ni ade dede kokoye yi wo eyi ka de se Berlin that time mo Germany ni move ko Berlin ye dede sa no amaso embrofo no hu se citizens are sorry a omo no omo hu se da bi ane se omo eyi ati we no enye bibia ye ediatia tenoforiata but it's a good cause as I said Ghana for yetimi hu say near arise Ghana for no no a good cause oba ebia de kasa emukra no ebe lead to certain things e betima retrieve sika e wo nkrofo bi ho no mu bebre because only had mo a omo amoye accomplices nyina no omo nyina yugo so a e di asem omo cancel say yen trying in absentia no me I am totally against it. Do you know why? One more try in absentia na say woni ho no omo ya na court convict no say wa jail na woni mkomo be di agire wo ho anga nkosa ya bu asem na gudu so ade ne kai ka ho eti ma aban ye ene absentia trial bia they should do all they can to bring him. I think the oba wunie wutia the process examination bisa question we ya no bisa question we ya no it is a true so near say judge ne ka say da bi nsem amudi ba ye nyina ne ne kanufurata kan no ke say engyina so bi ani so enti won fa no konko dia hallelujah so ka say nsem amukan ye wantima anyi no ho anu ye eti sasika we e fa wo nsem a share ye 97 million ade kokotu amana to ho ne ade ye je afiri ho no mutua ani ade that's so
wadi money o something we walk over here with you
nsem wi akufo ado say wono ani personal pledge ada omo lanche inukra no we say there won't be any fund from the state
sure
the only thing is say abai masase na dom adibi ohodum ayenhwe Myanmar properties omo destroyed no asase no so why na quantify that no
judges for adan no mubu
Ghana National Passport Office headquarters Ghana Passport Office headquarters there wo yebugu ye
yes said the sorry die
adan na judges etitim enye judge ba ko enye judge mienu yebubu ni nyina but is na embassy bi kwa so e wo hodom yebubu no
embassies
so yebubu no chese enka eye against international protocol brani ade but you see cathedral nti eno no ehu cost kra mayo amuna na yakoko tune ebo a ye de lupre ekoko fa free Israel abo ye wo bebre wo sha Israel abo na mo kokko fa free Israel no ye wo papa no David
ye de na ngosranim
me yanko pardon mako Israel da they visited historical towns in Ina.
Okay.
Me call Nazareth.
Okay.
Me call Jericho.
Oh, okay.
me call Jerusalem.
Okay.
Me call Bethlehem ye jina you know so na Jew for no money na no omo say omo suro ye kwa wan hwe na nkrofo bi akobo yetu.
Okay.
That ye jina yi say na ye hwe ho no omo ameye anwuram ene ade. Woko Israel Incremufo is about 60% of the population. Christopher is about 15% of the population.
Yeah.
And Moses so no bread is saying, or more in Kyei so I walk on. One say, I sorry be a friend behind you said then. My home or more salam down hand baby. What is the name of this? Is it Fordan or so? Oh, Refikri. Udru honoma a honum no more. Now shepu ponom gusuna efepa. Look, when you go there and you mention Jesus Christ, they will tell you it's a story. Stop that story.
Yeah.
Israel for no. Israel for no. Now me call her by that way. Sorry, now the biggest church in the Jerusalem, the Church of Nativity. We call her my membership in Route 20. One members are gasaning do 20. But ya ho na eba no. And I say we say omo dey every day kronuma yema. Ahoho na na edwane ebebe tretem. Menya kwan ni obi ka say was it the membership of the yinan gasa no enu 20. And so she Ghana ha say ya fa no World Cup. So omo dey no. Ye kwa do mo kire ba bi say aha na atemu da no ba beba da magidom yi land bi. Enti aha na wi asin na ba be shi ana mi say na say Israel hankwa. Baby ani ye wo Misra ye fa honum omo state no friend Afula also ya Afula ye fa ho fo nko an say omo ma megu sasasi we so amo bekoso the whole world has it ma mesia so on dey no eti chese sanyo mana koso ama like yeah be before the there because ya brainwashing enti no hey when ya kan yi pe obi ni obefa ayi sisi a
sure fan World Cup
obi tese ehu ni akwakoye sadio ma we na to honum ken wote o budget baaye wo mo ya approve no mo hu say expenditure wo ye wo previous year why your payment to National Cathedral brabe answer when the ba that approval to papa so sa so on yet no eno nko anu woti hodom na ka say o je guilty of a year na wo pa kire say that na make say sir law terminology no mo aye say you are innocent until proven guilty no nonsense. The legal fraternity that is so mo can no change say ade no eno na embodying politicians e mo mutimi bia ganeska as so mo hear say you are guilty until proven innocent. No bia yi pa wo ka wasi court bia mu ame yi no mo nam no mo toto omo wait about no mo kan sem hunu esanchire yin so on yete no yeti studio hey no bia wura ha no atam camera ba go no de ache no dem ka ni edi na chi ani akwache no circle ni age ade no ya che no
court bia
wo say court nka say yinti no yinti mi nka say oye profo is it not total nonsense eti until say Ghana besesa no this say yes share niama look China for decided so mo industrial revolution no mo kwa ya no mo hu say no corruption ade ba ko a ha wo mo and mo change wo mo laws. Adorye yes say corruption or involved in corruption a first degree for felony. Punishable by firing squad.
Yeah, sure.
But in China, would just dream near two near cocoa to the booth one place straight.
What's the
straight.
And it happened
to the firing squad. One
of their ministers.
Eti ama omo ehono omo ye chese obia ye alert say won konko ye bibi won konko jadamude ene de ega hu so on ye no Matisa okra wo be former minister almost ewo particular place bia ye do kokotena
I see
ye nhye da kra ma wo makrom bibia wo pe bia na e provide ma wo.
Oh, okay.
So on there no. It won't mean kon influence obi say I was a former minister me yesi ni na kaika. No. Ghana has say dia ebiyeye. Wo mo say mo fight corruption no, they are even worse.
Interesting. Why no na omo o come asabi?
The agencies, the politicians, everybody. They are even worse.
Yeah.
Opa for offices are wo dealing with you one by one. Na check it. Which means I do way kosopa eye den and asasem way anti-ban conclude. Obi ajadem dey.
It's a shraj for Yoko for the CID department.
CID department. The OSP and the rest.
Whatever body or everybody.
I don't know me body. Everybody.
Chu ade kra. OSP do chu ade kra.
Sa nkofo we nyina adenti. What you say a pa kama. Kwa wonse na feja na dum okwan so. Adentia. So bi ohodo mo na ahemfo atutu wo mo kente no mo aba president oh wonse we ne de na de. Neja ya slow down na eko. Ebeye den ne atimi ako. But I like the poster of President Mahama. Ono was seen as being a piece of fight corruption.
Yeah.
And to one get involved. One more the ultimate power to deal with it. One you never turn any the
But I sincerely hope and feel say can you jano beba na say mama no homete who get any be as the homete
ne omode ya amanfo no
oh my
ya
god
di bi bedi won Debbie me
yeah
me try radio so na me say ye di nkoma data me free ayimu fufuro ana ye di nkoma ana NPP ni betwe o me nya ma say me ye hwan ana me ka kire ni say me nya obia but ne me ye ya yetimi we power ni ana me ka ho asem how I did the Ghana Togo border control ni e ka keka ho
yeah
sa asem we me can 2017 2018 2019 I was boiling point on my FM me can we are not omubo
your boy is more
your flower why ya there any near kai me ko kan bi mu
that old kai
no man be 5 times oh
na people
me say me see ese na kobra kwa tete ase akade an god be yo mo kade de be yo
so sasa now you NPP
me say that time South Precious look akufo ado so me sem say e check me ya win the election akufo ado ka kire ba umia you know hey monchi no ngotum ni afre me call ye wo say me say eye me asem na me kan eye me say ana me say na say no say happy in Ghana me say Togo border I happy in Ghana jurisdiction be na wo ana Togo fo atworo yi bia bro say yakokum ni pa wo ana afina atom so o mo tete wa okay ye ba de twen kakra e ho a o so say sabona ese so mo no bi ka so mo anya ni pa nti no o mo ko detain me
interesting
ni ye di makwa akoshe cells
on that same issue
as same issue na kufa do so dedicated 2016 victory no e de mame no same issue no o mama e di makwa akoshe cells wo
wow
anzi wo mo sora kwakọ ya arrangement Tiam family call dance woman security court me ba o mo remind me hey anaja adeche ye ani ye koy e dru court o ye free case na mko gina mani mo se judge na dani na ni ahwe me no wayi nani am gina ho me share me white that day me ye kan ofuriata na prosecutor na sorry and there okay na charge no dey bokra no ama 40 go draw na no mo sire o wie na ye wa mu di ka bi sa se me gate o no me nya gate on to ka wie na me lawyer sorry lawyer tapra o sorry ya no say my lady and you start here o ko 2 by 11 authorities
but me try one Mamenka was enche bi ebeko Medina na ye ne MC wo ho no madi nkomo. So ho no traffic situation extremely intense.
That's right.
Nti anope na tago ne other team no wo ho no. But ye hwe say Sabeka MC no ni ya ne nadi nkomo. As at when ebeba no na ya notify mo. Me da say.
To authority ni sa wo wie no say yes prosecution. No. Then. Was by court. Bail is granted. But say, Africa na yeti.
Wow.
Ghana yeti. Because a honor mudi me kwa ene no mudi me sa anya hwe. 2 weeks be there. That would him. The 10 was not a target.
Oh, okay.
The target was Alan Chebanting.
Oh, I see.
Etime na me voka di na chintinu. Ya di me tumu a on say aha se mo hu. Ni pay a wo gina na chigra wo ye wanjima nkwanko yi no. Ade di na kwakotum chese emu nkrofo abam. Na mo ma ye sa de we ya wie. Wusuro se de bi bedi wo. Me say ada obeba pa say Jaffa that day there what dey ma me just 2 hours.
Okay, no.
Over me 2 hours appointment.
To
coordinate just the airport for just 2 hours. I go in the free play. I think I brought na fe asa. Wa hu ne tie no. I just say kwakọ bunu. But you beg Jeno fell so.
Yeah, fair no describe fair no.
Fair
the same.
I up in top. Near back planning hero. Hero aba. Na nkofo ebe la ni omo app. E was street so. Amo mo man the fans no.
Body wo true. Body.
Debi. Esuro na wonu mu na sisi eyi sa esuro no. Efri no mu. Ebro aba bedru.
Okay.
What you say?
Yes.
Yeah, ngunu hango fo.
Yes, esuro no.
Yeah, ngunu hango. Ya de no be sika mu. Ya be pela cruiser latest. Ye open top. Ni amanda storage mu. Obana so won hye white immediately ye be pe white ma no ahye no kita white handkerchiefs no they man fines
to be him as what say we ye no aba
that be so ko sa ne ho yare no aba enti no him ne na kwa fala born ni fie nanim ne ni musa na
mo body powder na
Afi, ye funny feel no here kwa anya de wura OSP wono.
All right, there go.
Yeah, you know what afro so that fe majuma nasa. No ma be say okosro bafom. Obeba Ghana.
Oh yes, about the sober.
No bedru Ghana so dia ehunu ye be ma na free no mu.
Oh, okay.
Send ye be ya ibisa no question a obetime abiebie nsem mu ye. Eti Ken, mesro se oba you'll be my hand on any day.
I see. Remember, the other issue, but you can catch a Medina Nafia Kokudinkomo. Yakoba, Enra Court, Eka say Patricia, Evangelist Patricia, Ultia 10,000 cities. Is it 10,000 or 100,000?
100,000.
100,000 Ghana cities. If I'm Mr. and Mrs. Adorye, that is for defamation.
What the man Mrs. Adorye, me menga.
Let us say moye one.
But when the man Mrs. Adorye,
but moye number.
I saw no kokoja. What the betri untimenti.
Enti be ebe ko hodom na afi ya ba be dis ankomo no but yeah try say yes.
So that is it. Enti and some way na Hopeson ye obi Adorye editu edwa na Hopeson de oni NPP for de obi ho nche so akwa no minka so tan NPP for ba kwan NPP for de ni fast no mo anya de how musi pam Hopeson ye obi Adorye ya obo abia samwa mu amuka ne sen we owura we ni din kra de sen ohini nto eni Mustafa bibi kwan mo fast so pam mo free party nim no na very unfortunate ni na so ye alam kwaje chiramantine ho hi na mo de yesa anyway yenkotie Ivan Che Innocent ono nso akasa kopiem ewo ya titi oba pa ya titi ni show so on my CTV GH what you say Ghana nkomo eso ono nso same way na odi tu edwa yenti Ivan Che Innocent na yekoba na ya to so ediama mesro so do comment betum bra conversation ikoso now like and share and subscribe to the channel for latest updates.
say asem ne na hio so ohudu onye ne ho ntino asem ototo fraba mu no wo didi obi a okọ demonstration ni bi atam including me because me so me ko bi arise Ghana for picketing no mo ye wo US embassy ho no o say mo pekwa mo ko mfiedu enya na de Kenufori Atta beba o ma hey anyway good morning.
Good morning, yeah. Oh, Nyamiadum.
Yeah, the Nyankopa say. Say me bra me twini mu pa so be the school twino na dwuma twino na ya twino wa eti obi ka na bro for God and country and I just had a boka no. Eti to da bia ya na only choice. Nyama ni timi kabo mu aba say say unfo do so a wo be ye ni nyina. Ye be the next ye ko weekend and sa from weekend na the whole week ko say
Oh, Nyamiadum, I want to let's say, you're quiet by just trying to shape the discourse. Our mind will be too and I think that's very, very important. Say, as young people, and so no, you're back involved, and I think that's exactly what we are doing.
Yeah,
because I when you have a BNI walk now, we agent in there, you could see say there has been a significant improvement.
Yeah.
Pump now koto petrol na ya teswama wa menye sure say ubo obidin but it is out of some of these discourse na timi aboa me shaping the nation to where it is today. So I think say nyina the collective welfare of the average and the ordinary Ghanaian internal politics that be ameka e ka mo didi amenko anka obi ansore metan ha so politics. But I think say the vulnerable, the average people your friend is saying whose interest must be taken care of and not can hold in the BIA try to shape the discourse as a mind banner also what you deserve you get from the ubenya now also I said yes away obetimi aboa and the teacher on that obi eni ankobro obi na kwakwaya asapofo and I think that's exactly what we are seeking to do now.
All right, my coach the person Kyei so sister ya the name is 720 nam so okay mate my coach mate why 720 they say anya Kenufori Atta be your friend on number 720. All right, auntie innocent yan share Kenufori Atta issues nyina far from I say editing no to so question immigration I think videos be ba out man crofo kwa be can say journalists or de ba out no was some professional na then am say na finance minister according sensem memu ye former finance minister na ye pese ye hu de ekoso na ja ye ti be nya conversation be the about as is one professional say ye the video ni ba about tin kan ye fa ya no wa kan kire Ghana fo ana ena ne lawyer so say picket na ekoso no enya no na de Kenufori Atta beba attorney general say they've made headway for extradition. They are hoping at least by February 19th papa. Some doors, this one person number 720.
It's very embarrassing and I think let me start with Kenufori Atta Abanti on Nam Kumas on the lawyer Frank Davis. I think he should just shut up Ujaka said because so what's your various conversations or having on TV and they are so provocative, so annoying and nauseating to the stand say I don't know Obi Obenya we say Otieno. First of all, he has demonstrated issues no air cosono or no the amount 43 TVs maybe not. He's not clothed with any extra layer of information amount for air call it on him to give it to them. Or any interview, I am piano that kind of way. Makasa, if you claim you are a lawyer of a person who is a subject of a matter, a public interest, your force Bekasa is a choice. You can't force me to come and sit here and talk.
Oh yeah.
So member, offer me a member. By the very moment I'm here, if you ask me a question, even though I may decline, say be a question way, but in your friend about to try young piano as a forum. So what's your casa or can you know they are so annoying and so nauseating, but what they are forgetting is at this point in time, Kenufori Atta is not a private individual. What's in the baby?
Sure.
This is somebody at the center of a national controversy. The interest of the republic is at stake. So every single Ghanaian bear our vested interest in anything Kenufori Atta because the average Ghanaian wants answers to some of the criminal investigations that has been conducted in this particular country, and his presence is required to come and answer for those your friends saying questions, then the state will make a determination whether to proceed to prosecute or not. That is the idea the average Ghanaian is looking at. Initially, when he started playing I am sick. Now it is quite clear, sir.
He's not sick.
It is not about I am sick, BM. It is about a deliberate attempt to fight the state. It's a unbanny chrome. And we will be a war iota of war conscience as a reasonable human being. We are highly educated. First of all, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because what this I will say, what at all is preventing this gentleman from honoring the invitation to come back to this country? Yeah. And they will tell you, say, fair judgment and as for Ghana is not a sort of a communist or some sort of a banana republic. Ya banded among for them kosher prison. Why na ya channel children in such children nine a prison since this whole thing started? There hasn't been any single person. So that justification is about justice and it's absolute nonsense to start with. And it's some sort of a justification or more a cookie just to your friend saying justify why he should not come. And again, Kenoforata has decided not to come. And at the state, activate all mechanisms available just to ensure say Yebenyano extradited to this country. So US, here no Koswa, our choice. Very often me have been watching some of the proceedings. A public way. Sometimes it's open, you can join. Yeah. But when you make your friend said a request, so it should be done. Exactly, it will be done for you because the person moody in somebody can for that idea, no. Or can say he didn't want it to be public, but or person the family joining the line, and the judge can say, own to mean determine. When your family member and when your family member, and then the lawyer says, I can determine meaning because the fear for they want to join. So it's a matter of whether you are interested. So Ghana wanted to telecast that particular proceedings. Because so what check it in the history because TV station being what them say process I with TV so they keep provisions to aid. But when they made that particular request, it was respected, you understand, and then it was not shown. But the fact of the matter is that and then sick for that person saying because he's not sick. Whoever propound that particular theory is absolute nonsense. That is what I'm saying. Is that because now you can't ask me so what's the way and some no corner you could see a certain renewed determination on his part. Why not just because initially no so or yes surgery until also tells you that let them be no trouble. The office of the special prosecutor, he was just fooling them because he had no plans of returning to this country. Now, what he's seeking to do, he said, US for man of crime now on stay because Oba Ghana he will be witch hunted. Oh, no fair hearing. And for that particular reason, allow no. And the assembly, no, judge need to assembly share April no. Then he wanted to post a bond. US, when you are undergoing immigration where o post a bond is cover to tiso like I just kwananam ko now you can have your freedom now emra so say hia wa ya be from waba. So what he was seeking to do is say there asem na kwese July no he wanted to go home till July. Then the lawyers April and sana waba back. So then the lawyers now more represent Ghana and Makata say Ghana for lawyer nko US as Ghana's proxy. And they raise the objection say no nipa na ye di na sem about deportation higher ye can asem even though extradition enka ho there but the same person there is an extradition request identity so ne man Ghana or your finance minister or yes wa bokro no abodwirim and we Ghana ba besha ha enti o man no kra is fighting say yemfa na mra and a judge say okay I'm not aware of that but there na chair say extradition identity so what is the extradition document and also because the different departments and because my counsel said these cases are separate and I say okay if that is the case there means me based on hearsay and this are most the mind Ghana and the extradition ambassador yamefa no nko dia and the mama mo February 19th monko fa extradition documents na mra na menhwe na mehu a magina so determine whether say bond na wa post say yama no nko nam no yaba na kwan na say yama na kwan until the ultimate case is determined. This is a simple matter. So some make utie nsam na make catch on na quite clearly a chance that this is a guy ready to fight onye na just about Kroma saying again bond now opposed to he wanted to have his freedom to do whatever but denial now from day one up to now Kenoforata has been in a detention it's more than 2 weeks now and he's going to be in detention till February 19th. So if Obi catch us as nipa we yare in the eyes of the law immigration officers and the eyes for every time na kwakwa prison Obi a oyare then that tells you say it's all lie. because America will not bundle a sick man who is going to die like they presented it. Say young fanum a detention center.
Yeah.
So it's never, America will never do that. But clearly a choice, and some now can even though he may be sick, but he's not somebody who is terminally ill and also so incapacitated or immobilized. Say yes, he had to stretch us a quarter hospital, and that was the sort of message they were sending back and forth. And then the on for the fact Keno Forata has decided never to come back to this country, and I'm saying Sanema when circle go back to Akufo-Addo direct because he is the person who enlisted these petty criminals to handle the sensitive areas of this particular economy. Keno Forata will be in the track record in the private sector. He has never been in government business before. He was brought forward because President Wafasiye, at some point in time, his own party people rose against him because they were a man and not order or minor question. Now it was dangerous, it was reckless. Today, the same gentleman has the gut and the moral audacity to be sitting somewhere writing letters back and forth to Ghana for say, oh, Meyario, Mama Mekwine. When people were adducing enough justification as to why he should not destroy their banks, Musio, son of the said, yes, or some more court in the bank, in some. Did he give him a chance to explain?
No.
Papa syndrome. Papa first ordinary, no, and I'm or so that a day before no can for that I meeting. Did he give these people a chance? Say and church in some channel. So what did Timothy yes body way will say now for a mras so brana you are not. Now you clothe yourself with this, I am sick, and then that tells you the character of the person in question, and that is what people are not looking at. You see, over the years, young people have actually lost trust in the political establishment because there is this easy to go with mindset to say, oh, everybody is corrupt, oh, politician, and you see, some of this behavior give you credence to those impressions that were for because growing up. Let me free say responsible people and when you are done, you answer for your crimes. So whatever it is, you render accountability. The last time I catch us, even Pentecost, say you foul as a deacon or whatever, now say head the church. Now say you don't call before you account to the people. Who said they were near my SCT, and you can check from the churches how much more the mine. And in Nippon or TV, so mood defend the Keno for today. The guy is saying, I am not coming anywhere because my bar. I will be witch hunted. Akufo-Addo to Kuruma when I witch hunting. Has there been any single way I witch hunting will be Kuruma say? Nobody has been witch hunted. Nobody and I channel regarding some of the investigations that Keno Forata involved now was spending more than 2 days or Yoko or any of the investigation agencies. So where lies the argument to say, somebody will hunt me? There is no justification. The guy has decided that or he understands the enormity of his crimes. He understands Niyama Waya Okroma, and the fact is there are several other criminal things I ever pop it up. And in order to avoid everything, is the reason why he's doing all these things. But you see, the Oyanamaka, Ogun Nimase, Ogu party, I didn't buy any massy. And all good nebusian for any massy. Come my culture says if Keno Forata failed to return to this country, which he is bent on doing, in the next way, the man in nebusian for will be reminded. Kwanya omo fa na se on papa na se omukunu de oman Ghana be ba okuhwebra dwa ne kwatena obi man so ko wu ya na se wanti yama ne krom, and that will be a blot on the conscience of his family for generation abeba. Because amamo na bebu ye no kwa da ho nsam ye kan ye nwie, we are still trying to unpack the remnant of the bad governance that these people gave us. And then you have the audacity sitting somewhere and be talking nonsense, and his lawyer on the other hand is also infuriating and annoying Ghanaians with those dirty remarks on radio, on TV. You think Keno Forata when a year man for fast said, a man for sorry free TV so no more can say no, because the guy is a central figure in all the criminal activities that happen in this country, in all the investigations going on. So what is his problem? Why is he running away from accountability? At some point in time, his family took part in this whole thing, and they were writing letters back and forth. So oyare. Today, why are they not writing the same letter? What is the current update on his health status? What are some American? So Keno Forata there, okoso ogunanimase no obegunanimase agunanimase ananko ya obi a we former finance minister ebane say na obi anakotro obi man so today he is being treated like a criminal, a petty criminal. Yedo akwakoto ya fancy detention center just like any other person. Because my catch said to Donald Trump no say with the America now documents and as for no who was a criminal, also a criminal alien, and they treat you as such. And today, Ghana former finance minister who rest until recently, yeah, and nama a soldier for the crown bag up and white, yeah, to Bible verses and as for today, the same character deny on one casana mind. And he has declared himself persona non grata. Me kro mint me nko me nko me kwa be tete me. Abrabo ben na obo no krom enti me nko krom. Very often a state in the chase a man for out. But today he is chasing himself out. The state want him back and he's unwilling. You understand? So for me it is a shame. And after me you move in some na ye ka say Akufo-Addo amamu no ayamamu born and NPP as a political party even confirmed the further. God nema Kenoforata ye nyina ye nema ebo man enye nyame adom and a certain strategic re-engineering bi akoso and economy no atimi azumi a certain 14 bia anka ne ebi anka yenimba bia yewo and we take these things for granted we do normal it's not normal so I think that Kenoforata wherever he is wama onye obia enye obia na oye no ono na eye no ho ono ankasa na mena na otu ono ankasa na guso ogu nanim ase because today he's all over. And whatever that is written, said about him will be on the internet forever. Today, look at him. A former finance minister looking like a petty criminal on TV screens all over the place. And will you be a war conscience? Will you subject yourself to this sort of public mortification? Will be a what sense of shame? Will you allow yourself to go through this particular process when you know I have done nothing? What at all is this? Let me go answer and then come. Nothing preventing him from coming. So his insistence also chiro the sort of disrespect. Only Akufo-Addo no for the people of this country. They have never respected the people of this country. That is why at some point when Ghanaians were so determined in their resistance against something like e-levy and then as a for these people were they were mocking Ghanaians. Catch it and say the cake, the more kase, the akase yabaye and no one yabaye. You see, so for me, I think that I feel so ashamed and so embarrassed, and he is a coward. That is what people should see him as. Because if you're not a coward, there is no reason to run away from your country. When every single person in that country is calling you to come, you have not been pronounced guilty. You have lawyers, you have right to your counsel, and as a forum. What at all is he running from? So yeah, like I said, we have two windows. Now the extradition process is going on, and then the deportation, even though the judge already the deportation case, I requested for the extradition, papers, but it has not taken away anything away from the extradition. If that particular process let go through, and the judge becomes so satisfied that indeed the guy has to be extradited, he will be extradited, and then we will also be looking at this particular way. So for the state at this point, I am not sure anybody can blame the Attorney General because there's all within his
SP Kurane D can delay at the end.
Yes. Or play games around it. Today, the Attorney General is doing all that because on to me in fact playing America so I quite chicken for that but it is never done. He has to go through the process and then as a forum, and that's exactly what he is doing to get the gentleman back to this country. My catcher say if there is anybody to blame, you blame Kenoforata because he has moral obligation to the people of this country. If respecting the people of this country, he will have to come back and answer for what he did. What I said. So if the person is trying to bring him back and he's going through a bottleneck to get him back, now or successful, you cannot blame that particular person. You cannot begrudge him. Rather begrudge the person who is insistent, the one who serves in a capacity. The man of finance minister of Africa, and today he says that he's sick. Ya na say bibi ha omwadwen ya nti kroma chachuchi kata atia sorry dem omokofa no dey na wie na dey ba so no prison. Victor Solomon and other people, they died in prison. These people were not granted this and now when I could do a baby and near my chachuchi kata and near my Victor Solomon and other people are yes subject you to such public humiliation, Kendoforata there almost by 1,000 times. And today you have the audacity sitting somewhere writing back and forth nonsense, seeking to justify. Say, oh, your friends I'm posting bond. So when you see Kamana so he can post a bond. Go to the US and go and look at the facility he's lodging. Very expensive facility. Now, Sikano, when you Sikafua, will you be doing these things? Exactly. So for me, I think Ghana there. We are renewed in our request, and again, no quiet demonstration, they are entitled to because they are Ghanaians. Sikana yajeno, accountability na Ghana for enya John Mahama na accountability enya NDC enya Attorney General. And the people of this country, the government is only doing so on their behalf. So the people at any point in time dissatisfied with the process have every right to demonstrate. Even the US embassy understands Ghana for the right to demand the extradition, and it has been happening. It's one of the ways I'll be using the democracy. I'll be demanding for his extradition, so that the State Department and the DOG will see the need and the urgency Ghana for attaching to this particular case. Because I can't just say he's not any French person. Kendoforata is a key and a central person of interest in all the criminal proceedings going on in this particular country, because he was sitting at the finance ministry writing the check, dipping his hand into consolidated fund without recourse to law or authorization. He didn't respect anybody because Newofa, as a president, was dipping his hand. He too was dipping his hand. They took Ghana as a some sort of family property. Across a village supermarket there. With me tum nam obi yamu kano here dro because farmers in that was the way they were running this country. Absolute nonsense, you understand. Today you have the audacity and the infantry sitting somewhere writing back and forth to us and I'm a yare and a so I think uncle Sunguna Nimase and I can't say when nature is pursuing you, you can never hide. Then again say we're gonna read.
All right, so video no na yakwa kwahwa. Let me send this message across. Yesterday, Mikai and Dra Mikai, and then some American view. The NPP NDC paying for I know a platform. No, and NDC from NPP for in Amoshe. Sometimes I am with them Nadia, but no problem. NDC, Maminka same way. Adiaba Queman and Nado Danko Kufado. Now by the year very unpopular, especially when Okase. Say dear one here, Munyakopa yard near new leadership. Obiji ye free, and we hear him. Ampa, NDC Faba, why ye free, and we hear him yet yes. But NDC, Mamma can't say them. Ebiana, Mutimu Beamude, some year juma, dollar cofom, petrol, guapa form, and cofuatin Yamaso Kakra, economy inflation rate a cofom. Mamma can't say some of the regions in this country, no. Especially baby ana okwa ibumu baby ana mokwa seat no ebia say east and west baby a NPP for mu seat ai na moje no some of the regions no baby nkofo yu asase ebo jandam ni na eni se omodi dumso, and you know say ya ka dumso okurum ha NDC for no modi tag omo we all know say NPP for can, but popularly no NDC and e di dumso tag omo. And NDC abamba bia doing so omode tag mu, but then no chorus I think the last month or so before you new year mu no cost settle sika John Jinapo energy minister wa cost settle sika $1.4 billion and a car a dahonom for energy sector. And he said region B SRC experience doing so what could be the cost? Probably a propaganda, a jandam, NPP for Omoye. And yes, send the message away. Say more some of the regions. Now for complaining say, oh, ye light a hormana a doom a hormana so you have to swiftly take an action. I was a moko na communication say who are those in charge of him for and a more so, especially the regional ministers. The regional ministers, information reaching me, any say, Ukopiem or Bono region, Sunyanin in Patama, every single day, henceforth, Omudum light. Henceforth, every single day, Omudum light. And you know, what is the cause of it? Mr. Munkwana regional minister, no, Monin Kokasa, MC no hono money nko kasa both east and west oko east I think say musi Said Ibrahim Anase whoever any oko west so baby na hono go and talk to these people, these personalities before things will get worse because munim say seat na nyamo dia NPP recklessness and MR seat the bedi monsa. And you people should go there and make sure that the right thing is done. And this you got yourself to be blamed. Media mechanic because information information are reaching me. But I'm saying it for your own betterment. And you know, say John Mahama, you're lucky to be on the ballot. Ubia Pena said no. He is not going to be on the ballot on 2028. Different personality. So you need to present yourself very well before you go to that election. These are the things I bet me I them edimaba form. And you know, say doing so they're gonna have the crown. Say me light and coming to no kasa because me machines, me phone, me BBM me used to be it's about light. And how come say uti kuruso one no modum no one no maso. Enti bunu region for uko yesu nyane ne mpatama bunu region for se men kan kire mo say light no edundum dodo enti mun kona mun koye ho adwuma ndisi mun kona mun ni mu regional ministers 2 MPs no MCs DCs assemblymen mun no mun koshia all the rank and file in the bunu region na mun hu the problem where it is coming from say a transformer and aba hu aye fault and as bibi aba ho you people should go and make sure say we best settle because according to residents, and I say according to residential and unconform no, Sunyani is not a small country, small city. A lot of people are investing, they are putting their investment there. Go and do the needful. I will make sure say this video, I will continuously do it. They be a video, may complaints in a tubicha. In the beginning of the video ya ubefi ehnyami media shase but the starting no elho kire wadwe comment section in macro bye bye.